Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Road Show. My name is Dan, and I'll be your host for the next few minutes. Today is review day. All right, here we go. I have a review of a fantastic place called the Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, I think it's pronounced. Uncasville? I tried looking it up. I can't get it, so I'm butchering it, but it's Connecticut. It's right outside of Norwich, Connecticut, about 10 miles or so, 8 or 9 miles from Foxwoods. So it's in that general vicinity. What's the vicinity? Okay, Foxwoods and this place. Well, they're about 2 hours southwest of Boston, an hour from what is it, Providence, Rhode Island. Okay, so just to give you an idea where we're talking about. Some people don't know much about Connecticut. I don't know much about Connecticut. And what brought me there was Foxwoods and the Mohegan Sun. So anyway, so that's where it's geographically located. It is the third largest casino in the United States. Okay, which goes to show you how big this place is. Not quite as big as Foxwoods. I haven't been to WinStar yet over there in Oklahoma. Plan on getting there, which is supposed to be the biggest. At some point, I don't know how far they're gonna go with these things, but this place, Mohegan Sun, it's a gorgeous building. I mean, it really is. When you walk up, it doesn't have that crazy look like the Emerald City type situation, but on its own, gorgeous building. Huge layout. It's got 80 plus stores and restaurants. I mean, it's how big this place is. And it's got my guy MJ, Michael Jordan. He's got 2 restaurants in there. He's got a sit-down steakhouse, MJ 23, and then he's got the MJ 23 pub and burgers, which was fantastic as well. So if you get over there, I highly recommend eating either one of those two. The burger place, the pub is, definitely what I would consider a more affordable fare. So, as far as, your pocketbook, the restaurant, the steakhouse, it's not Texas Roadhouse. So, you gotta come correct on that one. The crazy thing was when I walked into this place, I walked in and they have like this rounded ceiling, and they made it feel like you were almost like in a forest village. This whole building is made like a village. Really, really cool setup. And then as we walked in, there's this escalator that goes down to the main floor. Right in front of the escalators, a cascading waterfall. Really, really nice place. And then I was like, wow, this is cool. They had this piece of giant art in the middle, kind of lit up and changed colors. You got this big giant waterfall. And I see all these people going in this little hole in the wall. It's not a little hole. It's a hole, cave. There's the word. It's a cave. And so I go down and I look, and holy smokes, that cave is a restaurant. The Tuscany restaurant. It's hidden underneath the waterfall. Really cool setup, man. I was very, very impressed with that. I was like, wow, that's some thinking. The place, again, it's set up 2 layers, 2 levels. So kind of like a mall, where you walk in and it's got your restaurants, your big open spaces, some of the kiosk things. It's got the first, second floor, primarily stores. That part's really like the mall area. The casinos are at either end of it. Big casinos, man. They've got like over 4,000 slot machines, and they got hundreds of tables. It's nice. Almost any game you could think of. I mean, any of the old classic 3 reels, tons of Dragon Links and the Phoenix Links and all the Light and Wonder games. I mean, they're everywhere. You just got an aristocrat. Kind of what you would expect, of a place that, you know, big, and being, you know, it's run by an indigenous tribe, the Mohegan tribe. I met a couple very, very super nice people, very nice people, and the Mohegans, but I think the indigenous as well. They just do things a little bit differently. They take a different approach than, say, the MGMs or the Caesars of the world. They're kind of a more of what I consider old school Vegas vibe that they built in there. They kind of put the player first, which is great. Let me adjust this here, which is what I like. The drinks are affordable, the snacks are affordable, great customer service. Because speaking of customer service, when I went there to get my card, they were fantastic. Very, very friendly, very, very nice. Nothing bad to say about them. Honestly, I have nothing bad to say about Mohegan. From styling to the way they've outlined the place, to the staff, which were very, very friendly, to what everybody's going to the casino for, the return to player. Now, I don't know the exact amount. It's last I looked, that could change, but the last I looked was a couple of weeks ago. The return to player over there is 91.5%, according to my, silly Google search. 91.5%. That is very, very nice. That is incredible, which kind of goes to the experience I had, because the wife and I did very well at Mohegan Sun. We had a great time, and we made some cash. We made some money. So I can't speak to the rewards program, and as far as how do you get accommodations or free play or anything like that, how well it works. We didn't stay that long to kind of really get any rolls through, so to speak. So that I can't speak to. But the experience that I had there, and everything out of everything all said and done, I would highly recommend this place. You can't, and it is pricey to stay there, just so you know. Not as expensive as Foxwoods, but you're talking $300 a night. 280s. If that's a little bit, out of your reach, and it's pricey, especially when you talk about multiple evenings, you can do Norwich, which is not that far. It's 10 miles, and these roads are open. It's not like 10 city miles. Those 10 miles, it's not going to take you 15 minutes to get there. And in Norwich, you can get that's where you have all your chains, your standard hotel prices, and you can do pretty good over there as far as getting rooms and places to eat, things of that nature. If you forget some stuff, you can, they have the Walmarts and things like that. So that's the cool part right there. So it's not far from civilization. So the wrap up of this thing would be, again, I would highly recommend Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. I'm going to try it again. Uncasville, I think it is Uncasville. See, I don't know. I just can't get it. Maybe somebody can help me out with that. I don't know. Leave a comment. Maybe I'm saying it right. Maybe I'm not. Torturing it. Who knows? But thank you for your time. I do appreciate that. Like it if you like this stuff. Helps me kind of know where I'm going, because I'm throwing all kinds of things just to see what kind of, I like to talk about the stuff. Maybe you like to hear about it, or maybe you don't. Let me know. Thanks a lot for your time. Have yourself a great day. Bye.